Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Crimsonpanda here with another Mercenaries PvP video. Now in today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be taking a look at 3 budget contests in PvP so that you can get some more coins for more random mercs so that you can upgrade those and then hopefully use those mercenaries in your other comps as well. These comps that I'm showing you are all going to have rare mercenaries in them, and 2 of them will have at least just 1 epic in them, so it's only going to be 5 rares and 1 epic, or just all rares. So very budget, no legendaries at all, and hopefully you have the epics that I'm showing you. I do want to do more videos like this, so hopefully you guys like this. So I don't want to share all of the comps in just one video, so these are the first 3 that I've come up with. I hope you guys like them, hope you guys try them out, and if you do like this type of content, then make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as well. I can't do this without you. With that being said, let's head over and check out these 3 comps. So the first comp we have here is a budget Frost Gore. So we have Varden, Trigor and Localar in the opener, and then we're using Cookie, Bane and Sinestra on the bench. So like I said, we all of these mercenaries are rare mercenaries, so no epics and no legendaries, so very much a budget comp. You can get these mercenaries hopefully by opening a few packs and, you know, just getting all of the rare mercenaries from the packs you do from your tasks. So we have Varden, Trigor and Localar. So this is a Frost Trigor build. So you're going to be backlashing with Trigor, you're going to be hailstorming with Localar, and you're going to be flurrying with Varden. Hopefully that's going to be scaled with your opponent obviously acting, and then hopefully Trigor can get some backlashes off because maybe they have some units that are going to go random and hit Localar and hit Varden, like Frost if you go up in a kind of mirror match but more of an advanced mirror match where they're going to have obviously legendaries and probably epics. Our bench, we have Cookie. Cookie is there mainly for the appetizers. Obviously he can come out and do a nice snipe as well, so this just protects all our units a little bit better. Bane kind of does the same thing. Chain heal and totemic mastery is going to be protecting your units. You're mainly using Bane to try to protect Sinestra because this is the only green mercenary in the party, so you definitely want to be trying to get at least 1 Twilight Extinction off against those ever popular blues in PvP. So I'll run through the equipments with this one. Comp codes will be in the description below, so make sure you go down there and just copy and paste the build. If you want to do it the old traditional way by pausing the video, then that's cool as well. So Varden, we have Chilling Amulet for the Death Rattle. Trigor, we have Razor Claw. Localar, we have Frigid Winds. Cookie's Appetizers. Bane's Totemic Mastery. And Sinestra's Mana Brooch. So that's it for comp 1. Let's move on to number 2. Okay, and comp number 2 is a budget Smite build. Now what I noticed is that Smite, Cornelius and Patches, all of the 3 Smite combo mercenaries are actually only rares, so it's probably really easy to obtain these mercenaries, obviously Cornelius being free. And then the only epic I added in this comp to try and make the combo work is obviously Wanzambi. So this is the only epic. We have Trigor again and Nemzi being a rare as well. So the idea behind this one is obviously Nemzi is going to come out with Boggy, which will go next to Trigor, protecting Trigor, putting a taunt in the way so that Trigor can do the backlash shenanigans. We have Zambi going to come out with the Irrefutable Deal to bounce your units back to the bench. And then that is obviously going to bring out your Smite combo, where you're going to Overboard, you're going to Blessing of Sacrifice onto Smite, and you're obviously going to Patches Captain I, so II Captain, so that you can get a load of units out to trigger Mr. Smite's Overboard. So this is going to go crazy. Obviously Mr. Smite is going to grow huge thanks to Patches and Mr. Smite's heavy anchor equipment. So that is the combo if you haven't seen it already. It's very cool that it's a rare combo and it's just these 3 mercenaries that are rare. Zambi, hopefully you do have him as the epic because he is the enabler for this comp. If you don't have Zambi, then this comp is not viable. You can't use it because you cannot bring out all 3 units in one turn with anything else other than this. I mean, there was a way back in the past, an old traditional way where you can bring them out, but this one is so much better, so it is obviously definitely worth having this for this comp. And then the nice thing about this comp as well is that Trigor and Nemsy go back to your bench. Nemsy's going to get another boggy out, and Trigor is going to be pretty healthy because of the first boggy, and Zambi obviously not taking any damage. So hopefully Trigor has enough health to be able to do some crazy backlash late game turns as well, if your combo doesn't force them to concede. So I'll run through the equipment. So we have Bogmoss, Razor Claw, we have the Arena Contender, but this isn't necessary. You can do it with any of the other two. This is just better out of the two. You can resurrect a Mercenary if you want to, and you can even do this just for a little bit of heals on the Zambi if you wanted to. So if you don't have Arena Contender, then don't worry, you can use the other ones. Smite, Heavy Anchors is best. Cornelius, obviously Shield of Dawn to protect Cornelius as much as possible. And then Patches with the Arms Locker to ensure that Mr. Smite and all of the units that come out of Patches gain attack and do as much damage as possible. So that is it for comp number 2. Let's head over and check out number 3. And comp number 3 is a budget Malchezaar comp. Now this is kind of to target the old god comps. We're using Nemsy and Trigor again in the opener as their little combo, having the boggy to protect Trigor, Trigor being able to punch stuff. And then Malchezaar is going to use Parrying Blade, which is going to reduce the attack of all protectors and casters by 10. And then that is obviously going to attack at 3 speed, which is going to activate Trigor's Backlash, dealing extra damage. And then you're going to be Maestra. So Maestra is the only epic mercenary in this comp. Everything else is a rare, so still a budget comp. And then Maestra is going to come out and do Shifting Strike, which is going to be next to Trigor, thanks to Malchezaar being the one that bounced back to the deck. And then Trigor is going to activate his Backlash once again. And the really nice thing about this is because Nemsy has a boggy up, you have 4 units on the board, so you're going to be cleaving units if the positioning is right. So very, very nice to see that. Unless they have a summon as well at the start of the game, this is going to get a cleave off. And then you end up staying out with Maestra, Trigor and Nemsy because Malchezaar's back on the bench. So you get the Malchezaar's Parrying Blade battle cry again once he comes out in the late game, which does help, especially because there are late game casters. And then we have Sinestra and Bane once again for the Totemic Mastery to protect the Sinestra. The Twilight Extinction, being the only fighter again, must activate so that you can obviously kill off those blues in the late game a lot more efficiently. Maestra does help because she can change into a red, could change into a green, sorry, and hit those blues, which obviously crits them. And then Bane, the Earth Mother Fury is huge, and the Chain Heals is obviously very good in the late game to help with the Sinestra, to help with any other mercenaries that you have out. If you end up getting a Trigor, Bane and Sinestra, then keeping the Trigor alive in the middle with the Chain Heal is also very good as well, with Trigor being able to scale so much with the Backlash. So I'll go through these equipments. So we have Bogmoss, Trigor Backlash, Malchezaar's Parrying Blade, Maestra's Mask of Mimicry, Sinestra's Mana Brooch so that you obviously heal more, and Bane with the Totemic Mastery. So that is it for the 3 comps I wanted to showcase in this video. I will try to get some games out playing these on ladder. Obviously my MMR is a little bit high, so I am going to be going up against ridiculously strong comps. So it might be a little bit difficult to get some wins with them, but they will definitely get you wins. If you are a new player and you manage to have these comps, then awesome. This is going to get you those wins that you need in those daily fighting pit visits. And I will do more videos like this if you guys like this, so make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe so that I know you like it. Leave a comment down below with any thoughts, and yeah, hopefully I'll be doing another episode with hopefully some more comps, and let me know if you think that any more epics or even a legendary is worth putting into these comps. I know I know Grommash is a free mercenary that you get during the first couple of days of playing, so I will definitely be able to add him into any of the comp mixes. But if you guys have any mercenaries specifically that you want me to showcase, any comps that you want me to try and fit them in with your collection, then let me know in Discord or even in the comments below. But thank you for watching this video. Enjoy these comps if you can build them and play with them, and I'll see you in the next one.